So last night, Argentina beat Switzerland to make their way into the semi-finals of the FIFA World Cup, and they are now to meet England, who also made their way by defeating Norway. For many of us football fans, this might seem like just another World Cup classic, but for the English, this is decades of unsettled rivalry. Let's jump back in time. The year 1986, the FIFA World Cup was hosted by Mexico, and just like this time, Argentina and England were facing each other in the knockout stages of the World Cup. In their previous meetings at the World Cup, Argentina had beat England once, and England had also done the same. So this time, the score had to be settled. But less did anyone know that this match will have two of the most legendary goals in World Cup history. The match began and both teams were performing evenly, but on the 51st minute, we witness history. The hand of God. A cross that was sent into the English penalty box, which was not scored by a header but with a flick of hand by one of the greatest Argentinian players to ever exist, Diego Maradona. One of the biggest robberies in football history and one of the most controversial goals in the World Cup history as well. The crowd was in chaos. The English were furious, protesting to the referee, but guess what? The goal was allowed. And even Diego Maradona admitted it during the later stages of his life. You see, we do not call Argentina's matches rigged for no reason at all. They have had a history of robberies, and even during those times, they were very notorious for robbing matches and being involved in corruption. As soon as the goal was allowed, the English were devastated. They had lost their momentum and the match was going Argentina's way. And just 4 minutes later, Diego Maradona, the very same person who was part of this robbery, scored one of the greatest goals in World Cup history. Maradona carries the ball from the half line, gets past 5 English players and scores the goal. An absolute classic of a World Cup goal. This was also the winning goal and the deciding factor of the match. Argentina goes through to the semi-finals. In the next World Cup in 2002, the English do beat Argentina once again, but it does not feel like a revenge match because the circumstances were much different. And now, after 24 years, England faces Argentina once again. Will the English side prevail and settle their long-standing history against Argentina? Will we see another hand of God, or will we see another goal of the century? Regardless of the result, I think history awaits.